Hi guys, in this episode of Trail of Curiosity, I'm gonna be reacting to the new teaser trailer that was released for the final part of the final season of AMC's The Walking Dead. This literally dropped out of nowhere for me. I literally just found out that it was released, although it makes sense that this was released because we also got a little bit of a teaser for Tales of the Walking Dead, which I've already seen, but because it's literally just like, I don't know, like 5 seconds, and it's not really anything, I decided against reacting to it. I will still talk about it later on in this video, but I'm not gonna be doing reaction. I will be doing reaction whenever we actually get a proper trailer, but I definitely have a couple of thoughts in regards to it, so I will definitely talk about it. But now we're gonna be focusing on this teaser that was released for the final season of The Walking Dead, and I'm obviously expecting that we're gonna be getting another trailer at some point during the summer. We're definitely gonna get that. We got one for the second part, but I still expect to get a decent amount of stuff here, and I'm pretty excited to see, at least get a glimpse of where we're gonna be going with this. So I guess without further ado, let's get into the trailer in 3, 2, 1.
All right, who sent you? I think you know who sent me. So listen, we got
What?
people in here to protect. That's my job. And yet, I was sent here anyway.
What? Wait, what?
Always a way out.
Okay, this literally wasn't much at all, and those 30 seconds really passed so fucking quickly. But I actually have a decent amount of things to say about this, so let's get into the trailer one more time, just because there's so much happening in this short amount of time. We definitely have a lot of shots to talk about. So let's go into it again in 3, 2, 1.
All right, who sent you? I think you know who sent me. So listen, we got people in here to
What's
protect.
with that walker?
That's my job. And yet, I was sent here anyway.
Always a way out.
Oh man, there's a lot to talk about in regards to this. We really gotta get into it again. Okay, so now we're just gonna be getting through the different shots because there's a lot happening. Sorry. Okay, let's go. So first off, we have a shot of a horde, a big ass horde, one that we haven't hit in a while. This definitely reminds me a lot of like season 2. That's fucking cool. I really like that. I really hope they hit the excitement up for the final 8 episodes of the final season, because it definitely hasn't been as exciting as it should have been for the last 16 episodes. Okay, so next we have a pretty cool shot of like a skeleton. I really like that. And a bunch of Commonwealth soldiers. This fall, okay. Then we have Daryl and Maggie hiding from the Commonwealth. I think that must be right after what happened last episode. A lot of this footage is definitely going to be from like episode 17. We obviously have some from episodes following that, but this is definitely from episode 17 in my opinion. What's with this walker? I don't understand. Why is it tied? Why is it doing whatever it's fucking doing? It's a cool looking walker. Here's fake Stephanie. Carol, what the fuck are you doing? Are you gonna fucking kill fake Stephanie? Also, goddamn, does she look so fucking different. She definitely is better looking without the glasses and without the stupid outfit she was wearing. She's much more good looking. It also reminds me a little bit of Luciana from Fear the Walking Dead. So there's that as well. But yeah, Carol seems like she's gonna be killing her. Is this here Mercer talking to Negan? Because that would be really fucking cool if it is. I'm really excited for that. There's Jerry with the kids. That's RJ. That's definitely Judith, and is that Gracie? I'm pretty sure that's Gracie, right? It's gotta be. That's Shira. And that's the guy that Eugene assumed kidnapped Shira. Are they gonna be? I mean, they're working with Hornsby, right? So they're not gonna be part of the resistance. It wouldn't make any sense. So I wonder what the role are they gonna be playing. Man, I'm really excited for Negan. This shot of Negan, I don't know why he looks really fucking cool, and I'm really excited for his interactions with the Commonwealth. Because he hasn't really interacted with the Commonwealth besides like some of the soldiers there in the, I think, episode 13 and 14. Like actually talking to like Mercer and Lance and shit, that would be fucking cool. Especially to Lance, as somebody who has been a villain before, it would be so fucking cool. It was cool when he interacted with Alpha, but now with like Lance, it would be even cooler in my opinion. Okay, so here's a shot of Princess and Ezekiel. I guess after what happened, Lance is gonna be rounding up all of our main characters together. Is she worried about Coco? Is Rosita worried about Coco? Based on this shot, I would assume so. I don't understand what is with this walker. Why are you peeling its skin off? Also, Jesus Christ, the gore. Okay, that's a shot of Aaron. I'm curious what it means. A really cool shot of Daryl with the revolver. I really fucking hope that's a potential teaser for something we could get in regards to Rick. Man, they really gotta get to doing the goddamn movies at this point. And I'm not really like a Rick fan, a Rick stan or anything, but I do want to see a closure in regards to that, because it really makes me feel like the quality of the whole franchise is kind of stagnating, because it's not really able to do the Rick story, and it's dragging it out, and it's making it worse than it should be. And a very interesting shot of Lance here. I guess this might be when he dies potentially. There's definitely gonna be quite a few images to choose from for this trailer reaction, but I think I'm probably gonna go with this one because he looks fucking unhinged here. But yeah, not really much to go off of in this teaser. Admittedly, it is a teaser, so you shouldn't expect for there to be much to go off of. But I definitely expected a little bit more, because we essentially get like, I don't know, 6 or 7 actual shots which we can actually concur stuff from, which is a little less than I expected, but hey, it's a teaser. You know, we're definitely going to be getting a major trailer, so I'm going to be more excited for that. But yeah, this definitely seems pretty exciting. I'm really excited to see Negan's interactions with Mercers and stuff, and him actually getting to the Commonwealth. I'm curious how exactly he's gonna get inside the Commonwealth. I guess because they haven't seen him, they don't know his face, so he actually can get into the Commonwealth, and I guess maybe do kind of the same thing that he did with the Whisperers, where he was a spy for the good guys. I'm expecting that's the direction they're gonna go with him. But yeah, again, not really much to form an opinion based off of, but it is what it is. I'm definitely excited for what's coming with the final 8 episodes. But yeah, now I also want to say a few things in regards to the Tales of the Walking Dead teaser that was released. Again, I'm gonna be waiting for like a major trailer to be released before I say my final thoughts about in regards to it, but I'm a little worried. I'm honestly a little worried. Again, it's a little too early to base to have any concrete opinions uh, in regards to that show, but based on the visuals of it, I'm a little worried that I might not actually like it as much as I want to. Because to me, the concept of an anthology series set in the Walking Dead universe is really fucking cool. And in my opinion, from like a franchising perspective, that is the smartest thing that AMC could have done, because with a concept like Tales of the Walking Dead, they can legitimately run that show for as long as they want. And if potentially they can experiment a lot with it, and depending on the success of certain characters or certain episodes, they could potentially spin them off into their own spin-offs. Like, let's say the Terry Crews episode turns out to be really fucking popular with fans. They can easily spin it off into a season or seasons if that ends up being the case. But based on the little footage that we get, which is like 6 different windows with shots from all the 6 different episodes, I assume they are, and each little square, I guess, is just featuring footage from the specific episodes. I'm just a little worried about it. I expected that one of the episodes was going to be about Tyrese, which it doesn't seem to be. So essentially, in this first season, the only episode that we know is going to feature a character from the shows, from the existing shows, and we're going to be learning about their backstory, is going to be Alpha, which I'm fine with. Like, I'm excited for that one for sure. But I'm curious, what exactly is her backstory going to be about, considering we already got a backstory episode about her in season 10. And does that mean it's going to feature Lydia? And which Lydia? Younger one, or Cassidy McClincy, or whatever her second name is? Because I definitely would prefer Cassidy than another child, but I don't really see that happening. But the thing is, I'm just a little worried that the tone of this show is not going to be what I want it to be. It's going to be kind of bland. And it's not really going to have excitement as much as I want it to. I'm obviously going to still wait for the trailer, and I'm going to watch it. I'm a Walking Dead sucker. I would watch anything from the Walking Dead universe unless I'm fucking bored to death. And even then, I feel like I would still watch it because I enjoy doing these reviews, and I just love the universe so much. But I am a little worried about it, is kind of where I'm at right now. And what bothers me especially about it is not even those shots that we get of the characters. Those are like too little to base my opinions on, really. But after that, we also get a shot of one of the characters from those said episodes who is walking towards a bunch of walkers, which, by the way, looks so fucking bad. Like, I don't know if it's CGI or the directing is bad, but it just looks so bad. It looks like a promo for a fucking video game and not really a fucking TV show. That's how bad the quality of that walker is. It comes off like that. So compare that to the promo for like Fear the Walking Dead, when it first debuted. The promo for that and the teasers are so much better and so much more serious and grounded. This just kind of comes off a little goofy. And that's what I'm worried about. But again, we'll see. And with a show like Tales of the Walking Dead and it being an anthology series, just because one episode is bad or not as good as other ones, or maybe the tone for the first season is not quite right, it doesn't mean that it's going to be the case forever. With a show like that, they'll get to experiment so much more. So it's going to be much more open for reinvention. It's essentially kind of going to be the Walking Dead equivalent of Doctor Who. So, while I'm definitely a little more worried about it, I'm still open, and I would definitely still check out the show for sure. But I'm just disappointed that we're not gonna get more characters, old characters' backstories, because I was expecting at least 3 episodes to be of old characters, based on rumors and speculation and stuff. We already obviously know about Samantha Morton, but I expected that we're gonna get a Tyrese episode because he was in Georgia at the time of shooting of some of the episodes. And there was also a rumor about Jesus possibly getting an episode in this season because I think the actor was seen with like long hair again, or he's been growing his hair out again or something. So people speculated that he was going to be in an episode. I would definitely want to see backstory episodes on those two characters, so I hope they eventually do that. I personally prefer if the ratio of new versus old is as close to equal as possible. Either 3 on 3, or depending on how many episodes they decide to do in other seasons, or whether they're going to keep it to like 6, or whether they're going to expand it to more. Because every season of every Walking Dead show that is going to be continuing for more than one season is 6 episodes, just so they can see where the show stands in terms of popularity and quality and blah blah blah. So I definitely would prefer the ratio to be as closer to equal as possible, because like I'm obviously open to new characters and new stories, especially if they actually fucking try to experiment a little more and set the episodes around the world and not just more characters in fucking America, because at a certain point you're just doing the same shit again and again and again and again and again. So unless they try something refreshing, I'd rather stick with at least characters that I already know I like, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Overall, I'm excited for the final 80 episodes for the main show, and I'm a little worried about Tales of the Walking Dead, but I'm still open to it, and I'm still excited to see it. At the very least, I'll wait to form actual opinions until I see the actual trailer. But yeah, what did you guys think about these two trailers, or teasers, should I say? Comment your thoughts down below, and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently one patron on Patreon, Deadpool. Thank you for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me, you have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And now, before we end this video, I just want to talk about something to you guys very quickly, which some of you may or may have not noticed before or know about me, that being the fact that I am trans. And yes, this may come as shocking to some of you, because I don't really flaunt it that much on my channel, or at least I feel like I don't. Outside of like my K-pop reactions, which is where I feel like the most comfortable being myself like this. And yeah, I am in fact trans. I'm not necessarily full-on male to female, but I heavily want to transition to being pretty female. I do consider myself more non-binary though, or maybe gender fluid would be the best descriptor as well, because I do have occasional moments where I feel fine being like just a normal guy, but most of the time, like right now, I do feel very dysphoric. And that's why I'm asking you guys for any help that you can give me, because my situation right now, I don't really see any way outside of you guys' help. Because, and this is gonna be kept short and concise, I live with my parents. They're never going to accept me as a trans person. They just never will. And as a matter of fact, back when I started the YouTube channel, I was actually kind of slightly starting my transition back then, with like starting to grow out my hair. I even got to DIY HRT, but because my parents started noticing certain things, like my behavior had changed a lot and my clothes had changed a lot, I kind of had to stop doing that, because they were constantly nagging me about cutting my hair and just started to kind of be threatening in a certain way, and felt like they were ashamed of me and everything. And that just kind of stress just tired me out to the point where I just gave up. But as dysphoria goes, it just doesn't go away, you know. I still feel like this, and in fact it's somewhat been intensifying again recently. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. And again, I would really appreciate any amount of support you can give me in regards to this, because I just don't see any way out of this. Because even if I moved out of my parents' house and got myself a job and everything, that's just not gonna work for long-term planning, because once I transition, it's like I probably will not be able to get myself a job, because my country is very transphobic. Nobody gives a shit about LGBT people at all. So there's not even much I can do even in terms of transitioning here. So yeah, I don't know. I just would appreciate any amount of support you can give me, be it monetarily or in any way otherwise. And this is not about boosting my channel or anything, or guilt tripping you with my sob story. I just wanted to get this off my chest and make my subscribers aware of the situation that I am in, and that I would appreciate anything that you guys can help me out with. It would mean literally everything. Like, for example, a friend that I made after starting this YouTube channel, my good friend Yuri, has been helping me out a lot. And I genuinely might have not been here if it wasn't for him showing up and befriending me. So yeah, this just went a little bit longer than I intended, but I would just really appreciate anything you can support me with. That's kind of ultimately what I'm trying to say. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you don't follow me over there, and to my Wattpad, or post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you haven't enjoyed my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Coffee account, where you can pledge support and help the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think this is pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!